Diagonal, diagonal. MACUS. R. এবং হাতের কোন লেখাটাকে পড়ে একটি করে লেখা থাকে তার সবাই থেকে লেখা মনে থাকে হলো আমি হাতের লিখে দিই সব কিছু লিখতে মনে হবে ছয় ইজ ইউজ ইন ওদের করে বলতে হয় এটা একটা সাত ছয় এতে বসে ওদের করে বলতে হবে বলতে পি ও এল আই এ এ আই টি এখন তারপরে প্রিপারেশন হয় preparation of FIN, PRN, GION, preparation of ঠিক আছে তারপরে preparation of syrups, preparation of technology, preparation of HYRUPS syrups. এবার পয়েন্ট দেখো এখানে এই পয়েন্টের সাথে 8 নম্বর আছে ওইটা লিখে দাও থেকে এবার দেখো 8 নম্বর আছে আমি লিখব 9 নম্বর এখানে আসবে লাগে 9 নম্বর পয়েন্ট এই পয়েন্ট সবাইটা শেষ হয়ে যাবে এরপরে আপনি চারটে শেষ করে দেবো ভালো দিয়ে চারটে আছে তাহলে এবার আমাদের 8 নম্বর এটা 9 নম্বর পয়েন্ট 9 নম্বর পয়েন্ট এখানে সবাইটা লাস্ট করে হোয়াট ইজ ডায়গ্রাম very important what is এই ডায়গ্রাম আমরা বারবার ডায়গ্রাম বলেছি এই ডায়গ্রামটা কি জিনিস সেটাকে পয়েন্টটা লিখতে হবে হোয়াট ইজ ডায়গ্রাম ঠিক আছে ডায়গ্রাম আর কাজ সবাই করব এই ডায়গ্রাম তো কাজ পয়েন্টের মধ্যে পড়ে এক নম্বর যেটা লিখবো diagrams are classified diagrams are classified right so ওদিকে আমরা লিখে দেব right so PHYPES diagrams are classified ঠিক আছে আমার হাতে লিখে থাকা হবে সুন্দর করে লিখবো আমরা তো সুন্দর করে লিখবে টাইপটাই বলে ঠিক আছে লিখতে হবে তাহলে diagram are chief points are very important diagram are উদাহরণ চিফ points are so that formula এটা বলে দিলাম diagrams are chief points are of OCR very important like very interesting a point diagrams are chief points are of OCR very important part of very important diagrams are found in number point এই diagram মধ্যে diagram are found in diagram are found in fresh water fresh water is fresh fresh water এটাকে বলা হয় marine environment marine environment এবং ENVN মানে কি বললাম diagram what is diagram diagram are classified diagram are the chief producer of OCR diagram are the chief producer of OCR এই লাইনটা দিয়ে এত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ diagram are the chief producer of OCR diagram are found in fresh water যেটা very ফোকাস করো এই কথা বারবার ঠিক আছে যতটা পড়ানো হলো কালকে এরপর থেকে 4 জন একসাথে শেষ করবো তারপরে দিন পয়েন্ট করবো মানে কালকে শেষ হয়ে যাবে চ্যাপ্টারটা আর বুধবার ক্লাস ক্লিয়ার তো যেমন সামনে সবাই জানিয়ে কমেন্টে এবং নোটটাকে বড় ফালতু সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া থেকে দূর হও কি করতে এখানে দিচ্ছে ভাই আমি কিন্তু ভাষা লিখে রেডি করতে হবে পরীক্ষা হলে লিখে বসে এরকম করতে হবে নিজের ব্রেনটা কাটাতে হবে তখন ওই কে লাগে পাচ্ছে তারপর আমি কিন্তু কোলটা হবে না তখন নিজের ব্রেন থেকে কোলটা করতে হবে সেটা এখন থেকে ভাবছি আমাকে আমার জায়গা তৈরি করতে হবে আমাকে আমার মতো প্রিপারেশন রেডি করতে ঠিক আছে কেউ বলছে তুমি ওইভাবে পড়াশোনা নিজের একটা হিসাব আছে যে আমি এইভাবে আমার জায়গাটা রেডি করবো আমার প্রিপারেশন রেডি করবো আর কিছু পারতে হবে ঠিক আছে আমি পারবো এটা মনে রাখবেন এই পর্যন্তই হবে বেশি সময় নষ্ট করলে আপনি
biology class. I'm a little bit tired. Please subscribe my channel and give one like to my life.
এটা আমরা এখন করবো যে আর্গুমেন্ট এর সম্পর্কে যে সমস্ত ইনফরমেশন দিচ্ছে যে সমস্ত পুরো টেকনিক আমি কিন্তু এখানে বলবো ক্লিয়ার আমার সঙ্গে সঙ্গে আপনাকে রেডি করতে হবে তবেই কিন্তু পুরো প্রপার নোট তৈরি করে প্রপার নোটটা নিট হয়টা করবো নিট পেতে গেলে সেট ওয়ার্ড টু ওয়ার্ড লাইন এটি পসিবল দেখে দেখতে পারো ফার্স্ট আর মোর দ্যান রিফারেন্স থাকে
Please subscribe my channel and give one like. Jyoti Mishra, what happened? Hi Dee, yes, say. Those who are new, please subscribe my channel and give one like to my live. Today I have oiled my hair. I have done hot oil massage. So oiling of hairs is to keep your hair healthy. दीदी थोड़ा तेज बोलिए. Oiling of hairs helps you to keep your hairs healthy. That's it. So bacteria are two types. First one is the Archaebacteria, second one is the Eubacteria. Archaebacteria lives in harsh habitats. Examples, Halophytes means they live in extremely salt areas, then Thermopseudophilus means they live in hot spring, and Methanogens means they live in marshy areas. Archaebacteria differ from other bacteria because different cell wall structure. Okay. Archaebacteria differs from other bacteria because different cell wall structure. Methanogen are present in the gut of several ruminant. आपके नेक को क्या हो गया? What happened to my neck? Nothing. Archaebacteria are present in the gut of several ruminant animals. So ruminant animals are those animals, they are herbivorous, okay, and they digest their food in their stomach. Means they have different parts of the stomach and they digest their food there, and they have that powers to digest the cellulose. And the plants have cellulose, so they have that power to digest cellulose. So those are the ruminant animals. And the ruminant animals examples are cows and buffalo, not cows and buffaloes, cows, buffaloes, and others herbivorous animals. They are responsible for the production of methane, that is the biogas, from the dung of these animals. Eubacterias are also known as the true bacteria. This is the true bacteria and it has a rigid cell wall, and if motile, it has flagella. So flagella helps in motility. So if a true bacteria having flagella, that means it will help in motility. What is cyanobacteria? Cyanobacteria is also termed as blue-green bacteria. It is photosynthetic autotrophs. It is unicellular. It is colonial and filamentous. It will found in freshwater, marine, or terrestrial. It often found blooms in the polluted water bodies. What are cyanobacteria? Heterocysts. What is heterocyst? Some of the organisms can fix atmospheric nitrogen in the specialized cell, so that are known as those are known as heterocyst. And cyanobacteria's examples are those are heterocyst and cyanobacteria. Their examples are Anabaena and Nostoc. Chemosynthetic autotrophic bacteria are oxidize various inorganic substrates, and inorganic substances are nitrates, nitrites, and ammonia. Chemosynthetic autotrophic bacteria use the released energy for the production of ADP formation, or ADP production. The majority are important decomposers. Most of them have a significant impact on human affairs. And heterotrophic bacteria help in making curd from milk, production of antibiotics, fixation of nitrogen in legumes, etc. Some of the pathogens causing damage to human beings. And those bacteria that are causing damage to human beings are cholera, typhoid, tetanus, citrus canker. So bacterial reproductions methods are bacteria actually reproduced with the help of fission. Sometimes they undergo unfavorable conditions. So when there are unfavorable conditions, they reproduce with the help of spores. Bacteria also reproduce by a short sexual reproduction on the primitive type of DNA transfer from one bacteria. What is mycoplasma? So these are the organisms, these are the smallest organisms, these are the smallest living cells. The organisms that completely lack cell walls. So these are the organisms that completely lack cell walls, and mycoplasma is pathogenic, that is plants and animals. So about protista, protista has a single celled. So Monera is eukaryotic and protista, Monera is prokaryotic and protista is eukaryotic. Though they are eukaryotic, eukaryotics means they are well developed from primitive, and primitive that is prokaryotic. So they are well developed from prokaryotics. And protista is eukaryotic and unicellular. And protista are of 5 types. That is chrysophytes, dinoflagellates, slime mold, euglenoids, and protozoans. Protista has membrane-bound organelle. Protista has membrane-bound nucleus. So obviously they are eukaryotes, and eukaryotes are well developed from prokaryotes. So when they are eukaryotes, they will have well-defined nucleus. They will have well-defined organelle. Protista is primarily aquatic. Protistas has cilia, flagella. And what is the reproduction of protista? The reproduction of protista can be sexual and asexual. So protista reproduce asexually with cell fusion. Protista reproduce sexually by zygote formation. What is chrysophytes? Its group is dinoflagellates and golden algae. Desmids are termed as golden algae. So most of them are photosynthetic. Diatom cell walls are diatom cell walls having 2 thin overlapping shells which can fit into a soap box. These are embedded within the silica. The cell walls are indestructible, means they cannot be broken down easily. The cell walls are not broken down easily. So diatoms art soil is used in polishing, filtration of oil, and filtration of syrup. What is diatoms? Diatoms are chrysophytes. Diatoms are chief producers of potions. Diatoms are found in fresh water, and in bracket there is a marine water. Please like and subscribe my channel. After this I will do live, then I will go to sleep. Okay. So I revised biology. Those who are new, please subscribe my channel. It's my humble request. Please subscribe my channel. Those who are new, because I'm doing hard work. Okay. So for biological classifications, Linnaeus discovered two kingdom classification, and he said about plantains and Animalia. And H. Whitaker discovered five kingdom classifications, and that includes Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantain, Animalia. And what's about Monera? And its cell type is prokaryotic, and though it's prokaryotic, it will not have a well-defined nucleus. It may have nucleoids. The cell wall is non-cellulosic, that is polysaccharides and plus amino acid. The body organization is cellular. Mode of nutrition is autotrophic, that is chemotrophic plus photosynthetic, and heterotrophic. So what about Protista? Protista is eukaryotic and it is cellular. Okay, means it is made up of single cell only. Nuclear membrane is present because it's eukaryotic. That there is a difference between prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotes are the primitive organisms and eukaryotes are well-defined organisms. So though they are well-defined, they will have well-defined nucleus, they will have organelles also. So body organization is cellular. Mode of nutrition is autotrophs and heterotrophs, and within autotrophs it will come under photosynthetic. Photosynthetic means the organisms which can make their own food with the help of the inorganic raw materials. So what about fungi? Fungi cell wall is eukaryotics, and cell wall is present without cellulose. So plant cell wall is made up of cellulose, but fungi cell wall is not made up of cellulose. Fungi cell wall is made up of chitin and polysaccharide. Body organization is multicellular and loose tissues. Mode of nutrition is heterotrophic, that is the saprophytics and parasitic. So the saprophytics are the organism that depends on depends on dead organisms. Actually, they digest the dead organisms and suck the nutrition from them. And parasitic means they depend on the host organism and they take the nutrition from them. Saprophytic, parasitic, these are of class 8. Means in class 8 I have studied about what is saprophytic, what is parasitic. दीदी मैं 9th क्लास में हूँ लेकिन मैं भी 11th पे बायो लूंगी और उसके बाद नीट की तैयारी में ड्रीम है डॉक्टर प्लीज आप मुझे कोई एडवाइस या सजेशन करिए कि मुझे क्या करना चाहिए कुछ भी और You are in 9th class. You studied in which board? ICSE or CBSE? Jyoti Mishra. CBSE or ICSE or state board? If you are in class 9, then focus on science part, because in class 9 the basics are given, like the chapters like gravitational force, then motions are given. About, I think, lights are not given in class 9, so you should focus on science chapter. Then about heat is given, like latent heat, right? So these things are given in class 9. And biology is also given, so read the science portion. If class 9 is the basic for physics and biology, okay, So read class 9 science portions properly, then only you get confidence. And class 9 is not that much easy because you have to learn basic in class 9 only, like the formula is equal to ut plus half it square and its derivation. Okay, there are three formulas and you have to derive this all. Then the gravitational force, you have to read that. Okay, and some basic things, and that are very important in chemistry also. There are some reactions, the metals name. So focus on science first and make your concept strong. Then only you will get confidence to take science in class 11th after board. Biology, yes, read bio. Bio is very interesting. When I was in class 9, I love bio, and I have issued class 11th and 12th book also when I'm in class 9. Okay, 11th, 12th books means bio books. We have library, so we have card. I have issued many books of 11th and 12th biology. I also love bio. Yes, you can, if you have library, you can issue the books and see that what are the chapters and take the interest of that. Okay, and in 9 you have the animal kingdom, right? It's that chapter. Okay, I read that portion and what are the chapters of science and biology? And chemistry, I think you have knowledge about the atoms, who have discovered atoms, the discovery of atoms, the atomic number. So focus on that. And focus on all over subject because you need a percentage, right? At first focus on your main class only, right? In SST, then biology, science. If you have your mother tongue, means that is first language and second language, focus on every subject that you should score well. So after scoring well only, you can take science, means minimum marks is needed. So focus on your own class. And you can issue books from library also, like for bio. Okay, to see you can see the pictures, you can read something, especially class 9th and 11th. There are some chapters having similarity, means class 11th chapter is mainly faster than class 9, but you can issue that books and read it. Many of them are taking coachings also. So what about fungi? The cell type is eukaryotics and cell wall is present in some, and fungi having cell walls which is made up of chitins and polysaccharides. So biological organization is multicellular and loose tissue. Mode of nutrition is heterotrophic. Cell wall is absent in Animalia, amoeba, parameciums, and mycoplasma. Two kingdom classification do not distinguish between the eukaryotes and prokaryotes, photosynthetic and non-photosynthetic, and unicellular and multicellular organisms. Photosynthetic example is green plants. So green plants make their own food with the help of the photosynthesis. So non-photosynthetics are fungi, and fungi are heterotrophics. They synthesize their own food with the help of saprophytic and parasitic. So main criteria of classifications are cell structure, nature of cell wall, mode of nutrition, evolutionary relationship, and method of reproduction. Examples of algae are Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra. Thank you so much दी अपने precious time और अच्छी suggestions देने के लिए. Yes, you should focus on your books first. Okay, you should focus on your class first, because if you think that I want to be a doctor, then I will read higher class books. So you will waste your time. So you can issue the books, but don't waste time on other subjects. Focus on your own subjects, and because you need to score more in your subjects and give equal importance to every subject, not only in science, but also in other subjects also. Because if you score less in other subject and your science score is very much higher, then you will not get your dream stream. Heterotrophic group is fungi and autotrophic group is green plants. So fungi cell wall is chitin and polysaccharides, and green plant cell wall is made up of cellulose. Welcome. So what's about Monera? Monera are the sole members. They are the most abundant microorganisms. Bacteria occur almost everywhere, and hundreds of bacteria are present in handful of soil. So bacteria also live in extreme habitat. Extreme habitat means in harsh habitat like hot deserts, like hot spring deserts, snow and deep oceans. Many of them live in or on other organism parasitic. So there are four shapes of bacteria. First one is spherical, second one is the rod shape, third one is the comma shapes, and fourth one is the spiral shape. So for bacterial, the name of the bacteria are the bacteria which are having spherical shape. It's known as coccus and it's in singular form. And rod shape is bacillus, comma shape is vibrio, and spiral shape is spirilla. And plural form is cocci. Rod shape is bacillus, that is bacilli. Comma shape vibrio, vibrium is vibrio, and spiral shape is spirilla. The characteristics of bacteria, they show most extensive metabolic diversity. Some of them are autotrophs because they can synthesize their own food with the help of the inorganic match substances. Bacterial mode of nutrition are photosynthetic autotrophs, chemosynthetic autotrophs, and heterotrophics. The vast majority of bacteria are heterotrophic. Heterotrophic means those who depend on other organisms. Means mainly they depend on other organisms or plants. Like for example, carnivorous, parasites, and decomposers. Heterotrophics do not synthesize their own food. They depend on other organisms or on dead matters, parasitics, and decomposers. So bacteria are of two types. One is Archaebacteria and second one is Eubacteria. Archaebacteria live in harsh habitat. Halophiles means halophiles means extreme salty areas. Thermophiles means hot spring. And methanogens means the marshy areas. So thank you. Please like and subscribe my channel. And I am stopping my screen.